Here we go.
Knock it down.
Okay. First shot of the
Nice hit.
day.
Let's go.
Okay.
Good shot right there.
Naomi not playing around.
First shot of the day. Take that.
Shot,
Thank you.
boom.
Appreciate you.
Dang,
Good shot.
Just switch me every time, boom.
I got you. Oh, yeah, that's a walking bucket right
Go,
there.
Chris.
We starting early. We
Score
starting
the
early.
ball. Score the ball.
Good pass.
Love
Yeah, come on.
rapid passing.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the Houston Rockets starting five. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the center. And for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Dixon. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at point guard. And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. That one drops for them.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Eason. Back to Van Vliet. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Dixon. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Dixon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Eason nails both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Dixon. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Hits it from three-point range.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
From deep, Green. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup.
Now the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the to start out the game. Green breaking loose. Dixon's shot is off. Green against Curry. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Curry against Green. Shoots over Curry. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. And Butler sends it back.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
Curry from deep three-point land. Eason grabs the board. Houston in the lead. And there's the drive. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Shot on the wing. That shot misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Van Vliet wide open. Here's Adams. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Dixon. 7 points in the game. Shoots a 3. Eason grabs the board. Here's Thompson. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Both free throws good from Dixon.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And I think for Golden State, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Now here's Van Vliet. You saw him with 10 points last game. Sinks the triple.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Dixon's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Dixon. It's hauled in by Adams.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Thompson misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Green, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Van Vliet outside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Warriors trail by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Stephen Curry. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Now here's Van Vliet. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Yes, that goes in. Green's got his second. bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Down low, here's Dixon. Rockets with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson in the post. Curry meets him. Thompson misses.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Well, it's not all grind, as Butler shows us himself.
Here's Van Vliet. Now a timeout called by Houston. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while, and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
A new lineup here for Houston. Holiday finds Smith. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded by Dixon. Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Dixon. 13 points in the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for the Warriors, Dixon. One shot.
The free throw off from Dixon.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Shepard the pass to Holiday. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Shepard. The teardrop falls in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
An excellent floater from Shepard. He continues to work on that shot.
Here's Dixon. It's rebounded by Houston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Moody. The dish now to Green. Majemski on the wing. Pass to Dixon. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Holiday, the pass to Shepard. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Basketball.
No clue.
They've got Dixon. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Here's Dixon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Smith dishes to Green. 5 on the clock with the drive. Fires from deep. And that one is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
After the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Now Van Vliet after the missed three from Dixon. Thompson looking for an opening. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here is Green. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Payton. And he converts the layup. Payton's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And Payton knows when he should look to score, especially when he's near the rim.
And so it's Houston with it. Van Vliet outside. Eason against Payton. Adams' shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
To the middle. Here's Dixon, headed by Green. Dixon's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here's Green outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dixon passes to Butler. But driving, Jimmy Butler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
The Rockets shooting for the game at 42%. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Here's Adams. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dixon. Hits the 3-point bomb. Dixon's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. The Rockets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Eason. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Rockets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet outside. Inside, Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got 6 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Warriors. Now Green. He has 6. The pass to Thompson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Kuminga's come in for the
Second
Warriors.
team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Warriors.
Van Vliet against Kerr. Van Vliet with the bucket. He's got 6.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Dixon. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. Here's Dixon, guarded by Green. Dixon's shot is off. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Shot by Easton, no good. Thompson against Butler. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Thompson inside, defended by Butler. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Kept alive. Here's Green. Adams, some nice D.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Eason. Dixon grabs the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive? Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.